actually in a semi-final, and yeah, surprisingly, we have a chance to get to the final over these two legs against Villarreal. And yeah, everyone will be looking at it and be like, Arsenal 10th, how they got to a semi-final? And I don't know, probably just because of our luck. We had a really, really good group stage in this tournament against teams who we should be absolutely battering. We beat Benfica, Olympiacos, and Slavia Prague. Now playing good evening Villarreal, and yeah, it's gonna be one of them games. I think both legs will be one of them games where the full 90 minutes is just gonna be painful. It's just gonna give you heart attacks. Like, good evening. If listen, take Emery out of this for 1 second. If this was Villarreal, like Emery nowhere to be seen, and just Arsenal versus Villarreal, I'll be 10 times more confident because, you know, I think we've got so much better squad than Villarreal. I mean, their squad, if I should run you through like a few players, Francis Coquelin used to play for Arsenal Football Club, and he just wasn't good enough. Carlos Bacca, I think he's like 35. They've got Alberto Moreno. You know, they've got is it Chukwueze or something? To be fair, he's very quick. They've got Paco Aquila up top, I think, if Spanish striker. They've got Paul Lopez centre back. You know, their team is not good, but with the manager they've got in good evening, it worries me a lot more. Now, the thing that let's talk about Mr. Good Evening. Obviously, former manager of Arsenal Football Club, got us 5th, 1 point off the top 4 in his first season. Got us through UEFA Europa League final with us. Yeah, we got back 4-1, and yeah, brought in players like Torreira, Guendouzi, Leno, and all that. And the obviously second season come along, he brought in Pepe, Tierney, Luis, Martinelli. That was first season. Yeah, I'm right. That was second season. He gave debuts to Smith Rowe. He gave debuts to Saka. He brought him in the youth, as some of our fans don't think he did. They seem to forget that he was the first one who actually played Saka's first few games. Smith Rowe as well. Actually gave him a chance. Smith Rowe actually scored against who used the team now? It was Carrier Bag. Yeah, I'm not making the team up. Carrier Bag in Baku, and Vorska in Ukraine. So yeah, people think I can make that up. No, it's facts. And Emery did bring in some youngsters, but it's in the end lost to Jason Rudman. I admit I was Emery out, and he had to get the sack. Now we brought in Mikel Arteta, and he won us the FA Cup. And yeah, he did win us the FA Cup. He won us the Community Shield, but I don't care about the Community Shield. Yeah, the Community Shield is not even a trophy. It's not a proper trophy. Come on. But yeah, he won us the FA Cup. It was all going all nice and smooth. And then the second season, like Emery's, kicked in, and which is this season, and we've just been absolutely embarrassing. It's just honestly this is the worst season I've ever seen as an Arsenal fan in my life. You know, 14 years of football, technically, whatever, since I was born. Yeah, worst ever Arsenal season I've seen. This is not. I'm not even talking about the Wenger's 2018 one. This is this season. We're in 10th place, and Arteta against Unai Emery. Unai Emery, his record in this Europa League competition is absolutely superb. Yeah, he knows how to get to finals. He beat. Listen, with us, yeah, we had Vlorska, Carrier Bag, Sporting Lisbon in one group. We finished top. We then went to Batty Borisov last round of 32. Beat them 3-0. For 3-1 on aggregate. We beat Rennes like 3-0 at the Emirates. We beat Napoli, by the way. Yeah, Napoli. They didn't score a goal. Passed us in 2 legs. 4-0 on aggregate. And Valencia as well. How ironic that we have 2 teams, Villarreal and Valencia, in the semi-final again. So yeah, we beat Valencia 3-1 at the Emirates and then 4-2 away from home. and obviously got battered 4-1 in the final against Chelsea. But no, what I will say is that Emery's won it 3 times in a row for Sevilla, and he knows how to get the finals, and he will, if we're not careful, he will actually beat us. And he's just like, I don't know. Listen, Emery's a good manager. It's just that it didn't work out at Arsenal, and that could happen. You know, I think he's on superb for Villarreal. He's got them to the semi-final. When was the last time Villarreal actually got to the semi-final? I can't even remember. But no, it's gonna be. If Emery beats Arteta, then he has to get the sack. Even if it's the first leg, get the sack, and then bring in Rafa to save us for the second leg, because you cannot be losing to Unai Emery, our former manager. Yeah, disgrace if it happens. And the thing that really is going to worry me is he knows pretty much every single one of our players, apart from Partey and Arteta's new signings, and that's the thing that scares me. He knows about Saka, he knows about Aubameyang if he plays, he knows about Lacazette. You know, Lacazette under Emery was player of the season. He knows about him. You know, he knows about Tierney. Okay, well, I know he's injured, but like the centre backs, like obviously David Luiz, again, apparently he's back in full training, but Rob Holding, he used to play, you know, first season as well, so that's one thing that absolutely worries me a lot. The second thing that worries me is the fact that we are playing away first. Now, we played against Slavia Prague away second, and we beat them 4-0. We're playing away, and what I can see is we can get a 1-1 draw. We can go to the Emirates and bottle it, because we've been absolutely shocking at the Emirates Stadium, and that's the thing that worries me a lot. But my score prediction, here we go then. Good evening. 1-0 Arsenal. Yeah, I think it's going to be 1-0 to the Arsenal. I'm going 1-0. I'm quite confident, but at the same time, Emery, if you ask me at the Emirates, it could be quite different. But I think we're going to get the way goal, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Let's get to my predicted lineup. So obviously something goal, I've gone with Bernardo. Now, Matt Ryan's tempting, he is, but at the end of the day, it's semi-finals, important game, so I'm going to have to go Bernardo in goal. Now, obviously, he made a horrendous mistake, horrible mistake, and he doesn't deserve to be in goal. But the thing is, we're going to have to. I don't want to throw Matt Ryan in there, because it is Europa League, it is important. But Matt Ryan better and must start against Newcastle on the weekend. Moving on to the back four, right back, I've gone with Callum Chambers. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chambers right back. I think when he's superb when he's been at that in that position. So yeah, I've got no problems. Obviously, Bellerin's getting nowhere near the squad. If Bellerin plays against Chuck Woozy, he's getting absolutely roasted. So no, I think Chambers will go in there, because Chambers can actually, he's quite strong and he can actually hold up players. Bellerin is just a bit of a clown. So yeah, I'm gonna go Cam Chambers. Moving on to two centre backs, going with Gabriel Magalhaes. Because he's a penalty against Fulham. He hasn't been the greatest, but he did score that amazing header against Olympiacos. So when listen, he's a really young centre back that's going to keep on learning. And when I have seen him, he actually does quite well. He has that odd mistake, you know, a few games, but you would expect that from a young centre back. Alongside him, I've gone with Pablo Mari. Now, Luiz is tempting, but I don't think he's going to come straight back in. But I know McConte's going to hold in and Mari, but for me, I'm going to go with Mari and Gabriel. And I say this all the time. Oh, you can't play two left-footed centre-backs next to each other. You can. We're moving on. Mari and Gabriel going there. Left-back, I've gone with, obviously, Cedric Suarez. Obviously, Tierney's now injured and out for the whole season. So Cedric has to step up. Just come on, Cedric. But yeah, he's going to go left-back. Moving on to the midfield, Thomas Partey. One player who Emery does not know about. He probably does know about him from his Atletico Madrid days, but I think Partey really needs to step up a lot today. Not today, on Thursday. So yeah, I'm going to go Partey. Alongside him, I'm going with Granit Xhaka. Do not put him at left back, whatever you do. Do not put him at left back. Do not. Just don't. Please, don't put him at left back. Put him in midfield, and I hate him in midfield. Obviously, he's not good enough. So, yeah, he's obviously going to go in midfield because I ain't putting down Nenny or Ceballos. So, in front of them, I've gone with Martin Odegaard. Absolute baller. What a baller he is. And he is back from injury now, so let's put him in there. Now, his loan is expiring at the end of the season. He's got a month left, so, yes, yeah, play him. We need to play our fully strength squad, and I'm going to go Odegaard in the cam role. Moving on to the right hand side, I've gone with Bukayo Saka. Now, he's been overplayed a lot, but we can't drop him. He's too important. We just can't drop Bukayo Saka. So, yeah, left hand side I've gone Nicola Pepe. I was thinking Martinelli. I was so tempted to go Martinelli, but yeah, I'm going to go Pepe. Left hand side, and up front as main striker, Lacazette. If he's injured, Martinelli up top. Simple as that. Balogun has signed a new contract, but I don't see him playing. Eddie Nketiah is no doubt going to start up front because that's what this manager does. But no, I think we should go for Martinelli as the main striker, Pepe on the left, Saka on the right. We've got Odegaard in the middle, Partey, Xhaka, Chambers, Gabriel Mari, Cedric, Leno. There's a team. Do not lose. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I can't wait for his press conference if he actually does say good evening after the game. It would be so funny after the game if we, you know, if he beats us. If he beats us. How ironic would this be if we go to the second leg? It's at the Emirates Stadium. The stadium that he got sacked from against Frankfurt, and he comes and beats Mikel Arteta to get him sacked. Generally, that would be absolutely shocking. Would I be surprised if that actually happened? No, I wouldn't, because this manager's not good enough. So, thank you guys for watching. Good evening. We'll see you on Thursday. Good evening. I'm ready for it, and I'll see you guys in my next one.